Howdy everybody, Efour here and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 9 of our FIFA 22 Youth to Gold save. Now it's been 3 months in a row that we haven't gotten any scouting prospects, so hopefully this episode we can correct that wrong, but we're going to hop in today into the Papa John's Trophy, and we're also going to be taking on our rivals Forest Green, so let's dive in. The only game we played off camera that you guys missed was this game against MK Dons. We won that one 2-1. Now today we're taking on Cardiff City in the Papa John's Trophy. They currently sit 8th in the EFL League 1, so it will be a difficult game, but hopefully we can go in and win that game. Then we're going to be taking on Forest Green, our rivals, in the very next game, who sit in 7th. They're trying to fight for a promotion spot, which is really good for them. They were in the relegation spots for most of the season, and they fought their way all the way back up the table, trying to get in the playoff spots. And because they're our rival, I want to rub salt in their wound. I want to keep them out of the playoffs. So we're going to go try and beat them as well. But if we can beat Cardiff City, we're into the final of the Papa John's Trophy, which would be our first cup final in this save. And I would really like to get another piece of silverware to add to our trophy cabinet. So let's go hop into that game. It is the usual team. Smith in goal, a back four of Jonassen, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. Crespo and Perea make up the midfield pairing, with Schaefer, Carlson, and Graham the attacking three behind Baker. Now on the bench we're only allowed 5 players, so let me explain my thinking behind this. Mohamed will cover the center back positions. Vialba can cover either wing back or central midfield. Menendez can play center mid or center attacking mid. Nilsson can play either wing, and Munoz can play up top. So that way we have all our positions covered if we have an injury or need to bring someone in. And like I mentioned in last episode, I'm for Munoz over Vasquez. I want to give Munoz a shot, keep trying to develop him. He's big, and he feels really good in the match engine. He's not the best technically, but I enjoy using him. So let's hop into this game and try and get one step closer to our first cup trophy. And here we are. All right, so trying to get our first cup final. It's a big game for us. Now, we typically lose the cup games that we show you guys, so I'm trying to right that wrong, those past mistakes. And Graham is there! Let's go! His 5th goal of the season. I know last episode we were talking about that he hasn't gotten involved too much this year. 9 goal contributions in about 30 appearances, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. But that is a huge goal for Graham. Crespo plays it out to Schaefer, who crosses it across the back. Goalkeeper doesn't come out to get it. Graham is there to head it home. We are up 1-0. Here they are pushing down our left side. They cut it back. Oh no, they have this pass in the middle. It's a poor pass across from their guy, but we were definitely outnumbered. That was a dangerous attack. Fortunately, we did not let up a goal. Now we got to keep playing some good defense. Here they are around our area again. It has been end-to-end stuff thus far. And earlier I said we got to keep playing good defense. What I really meant to say is play better defense than that last attacking sequence from them, because it was not good defending. We were fortunate that their pass was wayward. So we need to make sure we are not giving up any free chances. And oh man, I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay, Perea's there. We'll send this down to Schaefer. Run like the wind. He is so quick, it's pretty crazy. I want Graham to take that, but he slowed down. And there is Carlson ripping it. I was trying to decide if I wanted to shoot that on his left foot or right foot. That's why I got quiet. But Carlson shoots it. It is saved. And here's our following corner. Jonassen's trying to get up. He cannot get ahead to it. And we got Graham here into Schaefer. We'll go up to Perea. Oh, it's Jonassen, who I don't want taking shots. Carlson loses the ball. Taylor's there to pick it up. Goes into Carlson yet again. And Carlson still has it. Baker, Carlson. Carlson is just too slow to get his foot there. And they get it out. Our attack dies there. They're really playing good defense, playing tight on us. We're having some trouble. Lundberg misses his slide tackle. This could be bad. Luckily, they don't have many attacking players with them. And so we're going to turn and run with Graham here. I need you to push that out, Graham. And you're going to return the favor to Schaefer on the back post, or Carlson. If we don't get there. Thus far, it has been a pretty close game. We've had the one goal. It was a poor pass from them. And we're approaching halftime. But so far, I really don't think that we've been dominating them. We've been fortunate to get our one goal. But it has been pretty close. I'm nervous that if we don't get another goal soon, we're going to regret it. That is a yellow card for them. But we're going to regret it because we've been here before. We know how this story ends. We've seen it not 100, but we've seen it in the playoffs last year. We've seen it in the FA Cup this year. We got to get some more goals on the board. That is halftime, so let's hop into that second half. Here they are pressing into our half, and they shoot it. Smith is able to handle it, but that one was scary. I thought that might end up in the back of our net and tail off away from Smith. He does get a hand to it. Out for a corner. And we have to defend this. We're struggling to make anything happen, and again, that's where I get nervous. And here's the second ball. We've been beat on these as well, and it goes out for a goal kick. Here we go. Jonassen's in. He has Graham. Yes, Graham, sorry. Let's go. Graham's second of the game. 2 goals in a huge match. We have not seen a lot of offensive pressure from us in this second half, but we hit them on the counter. Crespo sends it up into Carlson. Carlson slots it all the way across for Graham, and he coolly finishes it at the back post. 2-0, Efour United, and I'm feeling pretty good about making it to this final. I'm not going to say it's going to happen for sure. This is what happened in the playoffs last year. We were up 2-0, and I felt good. We let in 3 goals to lose, but there's only about 30 minutes left in this game, a little less than that. We're looking good. We got to go finish this game strong. What a goal. They are in our half, looking for at least a goal to get back into this game, and we want to try and make sure they don't find that. And there it is. They loop it up and around. We are going to bring Menendez on for Carlson. Oh, what a disappointing goal to let in. I mean, just a little looper over the keeper. It is 2-1. And that is exactly what I was talking about. I do not want to take this team for granted. Think we've won. It's a poor skill move by Schaefer, but we have to play sound defense. We have to be aware and ready because this team is going to be trying to make it to the final themselves, and we don't want that to happen. And here they are. I thought Smith let that in, and I was going to be so upset. Did he even get a hand to it? Okay, he did save it. It looked like he just fell backwards, and I thought it was going in. Get up. Okay, Smith is there to gather it. They are looking a little dangerous, making me a little uncomfortable, and Taylor's pass is terrible. All right, don't fall apart now, guys. We got to focus up, play some defense. That was a poor pass from them. Got Baker in here. Menendez is in there, and we'll give this into Pereira. Oh, and it is saved. I thought for sure that was going to be the one that ties it up. So we brought Menendez on for Carlson. We're now bringing on Villalba on for Crespo, just again for some pace in the midfield as we try and end this game out. And here's Pereira. We're going to give this over. That's such a poor pass. I wanted to give that to Schaefer, and it doesn't even get close. They are trying to get into our half again, press us quickly. Villalba's there, and Schaefer is on the outside here. Can he get there? And he has Baker, and we slot it home. 3-1. That should be the one that does them in. Huge goals, 2 from Graham, 1 from Baker. Great play there from Villalba to win that ball back in the midfield and look to push it up the field quickly. Baker plays it out to Schaefer. Schaefer plays it back into him. And Baker with the sliding finish puts us up 3-1. And that looks like it's all she wrote. Here they are trying to get a consolation goal maybe. They're almost all the way done with their extra time. So just trying to win the ball back to get that final whistle. I would very much like to not let them score again. Pereira's running circles around his man. Here's Villalba trying to win the ball back. Lundberg. And we block that. I mean, they got 8 extra minutes, and they're supposed to have 4. That's just ridiculous. Doesn't matter. There's the final whistle. We are going to the Papa John's Trophy final. I'm not sure if that's played at Wembley, but either way, I'm excited. So let's go get into that Forest Green game. So guys, looking at what's coming up, they've put the Cup final at the end of this month. So unfortunately, we're not going to see us play Forest Green on camera. I'm going to play Forest Green, Lincoln, and Bradford off camera so that we can come back for this Charlton Athletic game in the Papa John's Trophy final and try and win our first piece of silverware in a cup in this save. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I got my first youth academy prospect telling me that they wanted into the senior team or they were going to leave. Roberto Rivero. Now we brought him up. His potential is 75 to 83. It is not the best, but he looks like a decent player. I brought him up with the intention to put him on the transfer list and try and move him out. But here's what I'm thinking. He's the same overall as Bennett, and Bennett has been doing really well in the match engine, in the game, and I haven't been as impressed with Jack King. Now, Jack King has such a special place in my heart. I loved him. I thought he was the future of our left side of the center mid, and he got injured. And the truth of the matter is the play time that he's promised based on his contract is important, and I cannot give him that. He is already upset with the play time that he's getting, and he's going to get more upset because I cannot give him the play time he's looking for. Now, Rivero is on sporadic, so he's looking to play, once or twice a month max, which is something I can offer him. That's about what King is getting right now. So I think I'm going to sell Jack King, put him on the transfer list, and have Rivero slot in as that new center mid. That way we have Bennett, Rivero, and Villalba, the new central midfielders that are trying to develop themselves to be our backups. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, but we are going to go ahead and do it. Jack King has been such a good servant to this club. He's one of our earliest youth prospects that we brought into the club, but it looks like his time is done. All right, we are in the final of the Papa John's Trophy Cup against Charlton Athletic. If we win, we are throwing a pizza party. But this is the team we're taking into the game. Smith in goal, a back four: Jonassen, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. Crespo and Pereira make up the midfield pairing with Schaefer, Carlson, and Graham, the attacking 3 behind Baker. On the bench, we have Mohamed, Villalba, Menendez, Nilsson, and Munoz. A couple quick things before we hop into this game. Smith and Jonassen both got called up to their national teams. Jonassen to Sweden and Smith to the United States. I'm not sure if either of them are starting, but it is cool. Those are the 2 next guys that have moved up into their national teams behind Schaefer. I'm pretty sure no one else has had that honor of moving up. I think it's just those 3 thus far, but I'll keep checking in on that and let you know as it develops. I also had received word that Osorio is done developing, so we are now using where is he? Cook, there he is, as our backup left back, trying to put some development into him. If Osorio is going to stay at a 68, I want to try and get the younger Cook into some game time. Bennett as well has been playing in this left center mid spot that Crespo plays in, and he does it beautifully. That's another reason why I'm happy to move King on, because Bennett, when he plays on the right where Pereira plays, he's good, but in my mind, I think Bennett could play on that left side, and on the right we could have the new boy, what's his name? Where'd he go? Rivero, right here. We could have him be the guy that plays alongside Bennett. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. We could have him play beside him, maybe Villalba. Villalba is finally starting to develop. Once those middle technicals start getting into the yellow ranges, the 60s, he'll be looking really good. But let's hop in this game, try and get our first cup trophy of the save for Efour United. Let's go do it. And here we go. We are in there like swimwear. Big game today. Man, I would love to get a trophy added to our cabinet. The only trophies that we have thus far is winning EFL League 2. We have the EFL League 2 trophy from our very first season. Now, let's try and get another trophy in the cabinet. If I can switch to the right people. We've been playing really well. I forgot to show you guys what you guys have missed off camera. I'll do that after this game. But we really have been playing well. Honestly, it's looking like the league is pretty much wrapped up, that we're going to be taking home that title. Get that into Baker. Oh, and the goalkeeper makes a save. I thought for sure that that was just a foregone conclusion that he had scored. He doesn't. Another player that's been playing phenomenally is Graham. I think in the episode, I don't remember if it was before this or the one before that, but the January episode, we looked at the stats of the season, and we were talking about how Graham only had 4 goals and 4 assists in all the games that he has played. And he's now up to 9 goals and 4 assists. Just been playing really well. I guess he heard us talking about him, saying that he wasn't having a good year, and he decided to make that right. And here's Baker getting in, and that was a heavy pass. We'll give it into Carlson, and we can't get a strong shot off, and they handle it comfortably. Poor pass from them into Schaefer. Get that. I was trying to get it back to Crespo. I didn't get the pass off very well, and they cut it out yet again. I got to get it going here. Not a bad game thus far, but not a dominant display that I was hoping for. We'll get this over to Carlson, down to Graham, and turn around, and we're going to rip that. And that was a terrible shot from Graham. After I was just talking good about him, maybe I just need to keep talking bad about him so that he plays well. We're pushing into our half, down our left-hand side, trying to find an opening. Jonassen gets a foot in. It's out for a throw-in. Here they go, trying to find someone to throw the ball to. They do find somebody. They get it in. It's right on the edge of our area. We have to be careful here. It's a poor pass from them. Could have been very dangerous. And we are on the counterattack. I should have hit Graham. I missed him. We'll go into Baker. Oh, out to Schaefer, never mind. And now into Baker. No one is there. And they are hitting us on the counter immediately. This has been really end-to-end stuff. We have to play smart. Like I said, I want to have a pizza party for the Papa John's Trophy Cup. So, let's try and win this thing. Get our first cup. We did terribly in the FA Cup, so this would be a little bit of consolation for us if we could make something happen here. We'll give that outside to Schaefer, and we'll go back post for Baker. He can't get there. Schaefer's going to get here. That defender gets his head to it, and Perea is there. He can't get a pass out of it, and they thwart our attack again. Great foot from Crespo there, and we have Carlson was running in. I should have one-touch passed it across. It is halftime. It has been a tough game thus far. We haven't had too many openings. Fortunately, most of the games have been played in their half. The other team, Charlton, has not looked too dangerous, but we have to be careful. I can't let my guard down. We need to focus up and try and get some goals in this second half. Another thing that I've been thinking about with not a lot, but a couple of these guys saying that they're done developing is we got to start getting some of these youth prospects in the door to get some game time and start developing, because low 70s is not the worst overall, but it's definitely not the level you want to be at. Go, Crespo. Perea. We've got both our shots blocked, but low 70s is not a high enough level to really compete at the Premier League. It's enough to probably get there and maybe stay there for a season, but by that point, hopefully your low 70s have turned into mid 70s or high 70s. So we got to start finding, like Osorio has stopped developing. Perea has stopped developing. We got to find some guys that we want in those spots. Bennett is definitely one of those guys. I love how he plays in the center of the park. But we got to start developing some of these youngsters to get ready for the step when we make it up to the Premier League. Or else we're going to be in a lot of trouble not having the players that we need. Here's Baker, and he's going to rip that, and he gets it saved by the keeper. I thought for sure that was in. The Papa John's trophy is right here for the taking, and we can't get a finish to ensure that we're taking it home. Graham's going to rip this from here because he's awesome. He missed. I thought if I spoke some life into him, he would finish for me. He didn't. And now, back to square one. Great win from Lundberg. We have it in with Carlson. Here's Graham, and he's taken out. Ref. I mean, in a game off camera a couple games ago, I literally did the same exact thing, and I got a card. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, we got to play some defense here. They are right on in our area, trying to make something happen, and we get a foot in. Beautiful, beautiful job. I think that was Lundberg. We got Schaefer just running. We're going into Graham here. He's going to one-touch this and rip it around the keeper. Let's go, Graham! And the revival of Graham this season continues. Let's go. Efour United 1, Charlton 0, dead fish on the ground. Let's go. Hinga dinga dargan, as Leif Erikson would say. Schaefer runs it up the pitch, slots it out to Graham. He curls it around the keeper. No chance from him. And we are up 1-0. That is a little bit of insurance as we approach the end of this game. If they score, at least we're not doing or needing a goal to tie it. If they score, we're in a draw, which we don't want them to score, but again, gives us a little bit of insurance that it's not just a loss if they, and here they do. Oh, great save from Smith. Another little tidbit, when Smith was on international duty, we used, what's his name? Thompson, our backup goalkeeper. We used him. He's a 62 overall. He's not very good, but he honestly did a great job stepping up and starting for us. He got a clean sheet against Bradford City, and it was very impressive. There's Baker. That's the second. Let's do the worm. Oh, or not. I hit the wrong button. We'll do a backflip instead, but let's go. Oh, I can smell the pizza party, boys and girls. I am excited. Great run by Schaefer. That's his second assist this game. Slots it all the way across. Baker belts it home. No chance from the keeper. And we are up 2-0. Here they are pushing down our right side. Trying to get one back at least. And I would like to just not let him. And there we go. Get it, Graham. He can't get there. Taylor's there again. Into Perea. Up to Crespo. We'll go into Baker. Down to Graham. And we are on the attack again. We're going to send this back post for Schaefer. And it doesn't get there at all. I don't know why Graham went to his left foot there. He could have just tried to whip it with his right. Doesn't matter. We are at the very end of this game. The dying stages. And I'm smelling pizza, boys and girls. Come on, give me the whistle. It's not here yet. Come on. Oh, they gave us a corner. Okay, well, we'll take this right quick. Yeah, I'll take 27 meat lover pizzas, 27 Hawaiian pizzas, 27 pepperoni pizzas, 27 cheese pizzas, 27 sausage and mushroom pizzas, 27 of your buffalo chicken pizzas, and 27 Supremes. Thank you. And that is the final whistle. We did it. We did it. We have won the Papa John's trophy. Now, like a little bit of a loser, I accidentally skipped the cutscene of us lifting the trophy. New content creator mistake. I'll get better about that sort of stuff. But I'm super stoked. It's our first trophy outside of a league trophy in our cabinet. We have won the Papa John's trophy 2-0 against Charlton Athletic. Great win. We're going to be eating pizza for days. So let me go catch you guys up to what you guys missed, and then we'll check the league table and do the scouting reports. So you guys saw the 3-1 cup win against Cardiff. We took on Forest Green and lost 2-0. It was entirely second team players except for Bishop at the back, and they just outplayed us. It was a little bit frustrating, honestly, because they're our rivals, and I just couldn't get anything going. I tried to bring Schaefer on up top to spark some offense as well. It didn't work. We lost 2-0. We then took on Lincoln and we beat them 1-0. They didn't threaten us too much, but we also didn't really dominate. But we got the goal, we won, and that's all that matters. We then took on Bradford, who we beat 7-0 last time, and we beat them 4-0 this time. Very comfortable again. And then you guys just saw the cup final against Charlton, where we won 2-0. So with 7 games left for us, we are 9 points clear of Peterborough. If we can win this next game, we would end up being 12 points clear of them with 6 games to go. Pretty comfortable that we have locked up this title. We're not going to take it for granted. We got to make sure we finish strong, close out the season, but we are looking very nice. And Forest Green, luckily, have dropped out of playoff contention. They are 4 points behind. They could slide back in, but man, I hope they don't. They're our rivals, and they beat us 2-0, made me angry. So I hope that I want them to get relegated. But doesn't matter. We're at the top of the league. Let's go get into those scouting reports. Hinga Dinga Dargan, please give us a prospect today. I'm begging you. Quick look at the Youth Academy, guys, as normal. These are the homies in it. Another one that I'm interested in is Mike Nelson. He may be that answer in the center mid position, kind of taking Pereira's spot as well, but we'll deal with that later. Here's a brief look at these guys. We've talked about them. You've seen them. Let's go check out the scouting reports. An interesting one. Manuel Navarette is a $2.2 million goalkeeper. That's I think Smith was like, I couldn't tell you. I can't remember. But 2.2, that's going to be a fairly high overall. Probably our second string goalkeeper. Let's sign him and check him out. I'm intrigued by this one. So the only prospect that comes in is Manuel Navarette, a 66 overall goalkeeper. That's crazy. That's really good. Unfortunately for him, he has Smith in front of him. Again, I'm going to keep him down here for now just to develop him, but he's definitely our backup goalkeeper. If we run into an issue again where Smith is on international duty, I might just call this guy up to use him. Thompson did great, but he's a 62 overall. He did make me nervous. I was nervous that Smith would be on international duty for our cup final and we'd have to play Thompson and he would just have a blunder. So having this as some insurance and some backup definitely makes me more confident. Super excited for him. Sorry, Jacob Lund. You have just been surpassed by Navarette. Another trophy in the bag. Pizza out the wazoo. Thank you guys so much for watching. The team, again, I know I always say it, but they're looking so good. Taylor and Baker are so close to hitting that 70 overall mark, and I'm so stoked about this team. The difference one season can make is incredible. I'm excited to show you guys in the next episode, or not the next episode, sorry, but the first episode of Season 4. I'm excited to put side by side where we started this season and where we're starting next season. I'm sure it's going to be wild. I can't exactly remember, but the growth is insane. Super stoked. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell on so you see when I release these. Lots of content coming out on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and here. So check it out. Again, YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from 4 to 7. Thank you guys again. I hope you're enjoying this team's journey through the Crucible. Until next time, Efour out.